everyone, this is Solomon of Solomonic Demons, and today we're gonna be comparing two guitar amplifiers, the EVH 5150 III LBX and the EVH 5150 Iconic EL34 15-watt set. These are low-wattage amplifiers designed to be studio-friendly, easy to carry around, and affordable compared to the big brothers. But even if these amplifiers are designed to serve the same purpose, they definitely have a different type of construction and sound. Now, the EVH 5150 LBX, it is a full tube guitar amplifier, and the EVH 5150 Iconic EL34, it is a hybrid tube amplifier. Now, I did full reviews about these two amplifiers where you guys can check all the different tones that I can get with each amplifier with clean and high gain tones. Both of these amplifiers are capable to give you massive high gain tones and also really good cleans. Now, I'm gonna leave the links of those reviews in the description of this video if you guys wanna check all the tones that you can get with each amplifier. Now, in this video, what we're gonna do is actually compare the differences and the similitudes that these amplifiers have. You guys already hear how the amplifiers sound in the mix. And what we're gonna do now is actually remove that bass and drums that I had in the mix on the intro and compare only the guitar tracks to see how different the amplifiers are. Then I'm gonna tell you my opinion about both amplifiers, and I'm gonna tell you which one I do prefer and which one I think that is more useful and better. Alright guys, so let's talk about those guitar tracks that you guys just hear. First of all, I record the amplifiers in the same way. I was using the same effects, I was using the same cabinets, everything was recording the same. Obviously, I had to EQ the amplifiers in a different way because the EQ on the amplifiers were also, both of these amplifiers have a presence and resonance knob, and also you gotta use them on a different way. Like I said, if you wanna check all the tones that you can get with these amplifiers, you guys can check the reviews that I made with these amps. The first thing that I can tell you is the sound quality. Both of these amplifiers have great cleans and great high gain stages. In the case of the EVH 5150 Iconic, we have two different modes in the clean channel and two different modes in the high gain channel. So in the mix, in the intro, I was using in the rhythmic guitars not the high gain channel of the EVH 5150 Iconic. What I was doing is actually I was using the channel number 1 in the overdriven mode. In the lead, I was using the second channel in the burn mode. The amplifier had a lot of gain in both stages, but I do prefer to play that rhythmic section in the overdriven channel in the part number 1. And you get also a great clean channel, very friendly with the effects that I was using. Now, in the case of the EVH 5150 LBX, this amplifier also have 2 channels, but it only has 1 mode per channel. We get the blue channel for the high gain tone, and we get the green channel for the cleans. Now, in the rhythmic section of the high gain, I was playing the amplifier with the gain of around 10 AM, and then when I was playing the leads, I was playing the amplifier with the gain of around noon. That way I compensate the fact that I don't have another mode that has more gain in the amplifier. I just increase the gain. It sounds very good, as you guys were able to hear, and also cut through the mix without the necessity of boosting the amplifier. And that's something that I like about both of these amplifiers, that they have a really great tone out of the box. I mean, if you get these amplifiers to play live, and the only thing that you need is to put some effects on them, and that will be the only thing that you need, right? And the difference number 2 will be the more easy to see, that is the size, the weight, right? Obviously the 5150 Iconic, it is bigger, it is heavier, but this is because the 5150 Iconic have a bigger power tube, so you really need a bigger enclosure to fit the tube that you have inside the amplifier. Even if the amplifier have less tubes, because this is a hybrid amplifier, it is bigger. It also has more knobs. You get those different modes in each channel. You get a boost for the volume, and you get a reverb knob, and also you have the resonance knob in front of the amplifier. The LBX has a resonance knob too, but it is in the back of the amplifier. So if size is important for you, definitely go for the 5150 LBX, unless you need a really quiet amplifier, because if we talk about number 3, that will be the biggest difference, and for me the most important with these amplifiers. The 5150 Iconic, especially in the second channel, that it is the gain channel of the amplifier, it is very quiet. Now, this amplifier is built in a noise gate for the second channel, one of the friendliest amplifiers that I have played on a studio. It's so easy to record, you don't have any kind of background noise. In the case of the EVH 5150 III LBX, it is totally different. All these amplifiers have noise issues, hum that you cannot take out with a noise gate, and when you are tracking your guitars, and this is very bad. And now live, I will use the LBX. I had different EVH 5153s in the past, and in the case of the LBX, I also had the Stealth. That one was a little bit more quiet, definitely more quiet comparing to the regular model. And some people have told me that if you have a complete isolated, very good grounding system on your house or in your studio, that noise really definitely goes away. But not all of us, we have a real studio. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I have to get rid of one of these amplifiers, I will let go the 5150 LBX, because the Iconic, it is more friendly in the way that I use it. It sounds better in the style of music that I play. But that is just my opinion. Let me know which one do you prefer in the comments. This was Solomon of Solomonic Demons. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and bye.